Daniel Ricciardo has picked out his favorite ahead of the 57th Super Bowl. Formula One sensation Daniel Ricciardo has made a bold prediction ahead of the 57th Super Bowl this weekend. The Italian-Australian racing driver, who last raced in F1 driving for McLaren, is known for being quite the sport enthusiast, especially when it comes to the NFL. Previously, the 33-year-old has been seen regularly attending games, especially those where the Buffalo Bills are playing. However, despite the Bisons being early favorites for the annual showpiece, the biggest game of the season will instead see the Philadelphia Eagles take on the Kansas City Chiefs at the State Farm Stadium in Arizona on Sunday, February 12. While his beloved Bills are not going to be there, Ricciardo revealed he would be in attendance, and even gave his best pick to win America's biggest sporting final. "I'm actually going to be there next week, which is really cool," Ricciardo said. He added, "So that's another perk about not racing this year. The upside is I will get to do some fun things which deep down I've wanted to do for a long time and scratch some itches." In terms of who he is backing to take home the Vince Lombardi, Red Bull's latest signing, who competes under the Australian flag, tipped the Eagles to fly high. "I'm a Bills guy so I wish they were there but I'm gonna say the Eagles," he said, before adding, "Early in the season, I remember watching their games and I felt the defense was really, at least in my eyes, setting them apart. I felt that was just such a strength and I feel like that will be the deciding factor in the Super Bowl. But for the record, I'm not a true analysis guy. So don't take my word for it, but I feel the Eagles are going to win." While the Super Bowl is one of the biggest events on the sporting calendar, there is another going on this year in the States, the Las Vegas Grand Prix. The race on the Strip is one of 3 F1 races set to go ahead in 2023 in the US, and Ricciardo said the fact Red Bull chose to unveil the RB19 in New York was a big statement. He concluded, "I think it's a kind of a big acknowledgement as to where the sport is right now and how quickly it's grown globally, but particularly in the States. I think that for sure the Drive to Survive series has kind of sped up, let's say, the demand out here, and 3 races, you know, like 11 years ago now, we didn't have a US race and now we've got 3 in such a small time window. For me personally, I've loved it. I love coming out here. I really enjoy the States. Austin is wild and awesome. I remember the first time we went there, it was such a new experience. Obviously now Miami and Vegas. I think everyone's really excited to see what happens."